Hello, Bill Molyneux here with Goober the Traveling Bear for Bill's History World with Goober the Traveling Bear, of course. And this is crossing the Potomac off into the darkness. This is, I think, our last Civil War trail sign for the John Wilkes Booth Trail. We are right there. So the Potomac River is right out there, and I'll cut to the bridge here. We'll hit our sign first. And it's December 13th, Friday, 2024. After the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln on April 14th, 1865, John Wilkes Booth and his accomplice David A. Harold fled Washington for southern Maryland, a hotbed of Confederate sympathizers, concealed for several days in a pine thicket. And we have visited a pine thicket and did a video there. 2 miles northeast of here, the pair made their way over rough terrain to the Potomac River. On the night of April 20th, 1865, guided by Thomas A. Jones, a Confederate signal agent, they traveled about a mile to the mouth of the small stream where Jones had hidden a rowboat. Before pushing the fugitives off into the darkness, Jones recommended they follow a compass heading that would take them across the river to Mathis Point and downstream to Matticock Creek and the home of Elizabeth Queensberry at present-day Dahlgren, Virginia. The pair did not reach Virginia that night. Disoriented, they rode into Namaji Creek, Maryland, near the John J. Hughes home. They spent the next day resting and reached Queensberry's on the second try. Then they continued south, crossing the Rappahannock River and hiding at the home of Richard Garrett, just past Port Royal. Early in the morning of April 26, U.S. troops surrounded the barn where they were hiding. When Booth refused to surrender, Sergeant Boston Corbett shot him in the back of the neck. Soldiers pulled Booth to the farmhouse porch, where he died within a few hours. Harold was captured, tried, convicted, and hanged on July 7th for his role of Lincoln's assassination. There's the Huckleberry House, dense meadow on Booth's escape route. By the way, this Sergeant Boston Corbett, he was really a religious nut, and he had orders from God himself to shoot Booth, even though they had orders by Stanton, the Secretary of War, not to shoot and kill Booth, but capture him. But Corbett also had, believe it or not, he had castrated himself so as never to fool around with women of ill repute. So he really was an interesting person. All right, well, I believe Goober the Traveling Bear and I, we have never done that sign there. But everything else, Goober and I have hit. Crossing the Potomac, off into the darkness, and Civil War trails. This video is helping to raise money for Civil War trails. Thank you. Stay safe, be kind, and be courteous. A little add-on. We've been following the signs for the pursuit of John Wilkes Booth, and there is a game that's going to be coming out soon by Wes Crawford and Ryan Hillman called The Pursuit of John Wilkes Booth, printed by Blue Panther Printing, and I think that'll be out in February or March. Be on the lookout for that, and follow Goober's adventures in the pursuit of John Wilkes Booth.